question asks us, given that A is equal to negative 2i plus j and B is equal to 5i plus 3j, work out the magnitude of A plus B. So a couple of things to notice here. The first is that A and B are vectors, and if you remember, I and j represent unit vectors. So in other words, they're vectors with length 1. And then we've been asked to find the magnitude of the vector A plus B. So magnitude just means size. And there's a particular technique for working out the magnitude of a vector. Okay, so the usual thing, I would like you to pause the video, please, and have a go yourself. And then if you need further help or just want to check the answer, then obviously you can hit play again. So without further ado, let's start. As always, with a vector question, we'll start with a sketch. So vector A is negative 2i plus j. So that means it's going to be to the left 2 and down 1. So we don't have to do it exactly, but we know it's going to be going down and to the left. So that's vector A. Now vector B, which we have to add on to vector A, is 5i. And I've just realised I've drawn my vector A incorrectly. Sorry about that. So vector A is negative 2i plus j. So it's actually going left and up, isn't it? Okay. And then B is 5i, so it's going to the right, and then up 3j. So that's going to take us up here. So let's just double check I've got that right this time. So vector A is negative 2i plus j. So we've come to the left by about 2, and we've gone up 1. And then B is 5i, so we've gone right 5, plus 3j, and up 3. So the vector A plus B takes us on a journey from the beginning of arrow A, and then along arrow B. So the magnitude of A plus B, I should say, will be the length of the dashed arrow I've just drawn in. So this sketch is really just to help us visualize what's going on, and it will allow us to check our final answer in a moment. Okay, next thing then, let's get down to doing the actual question. So A plus B is equal to negative 2 plus 5i plus, we've got 1j plus 3j's in B. So that tells us that A plus B is the vector 3i plus 4j. So we've worked out the vector, but now we need to calculate the magnitude of A plus B. So if you've got this far and you haven't yet worked out the magnitude, please pause the video again and have a go at working out the magnitude yourself. Okay? If you need a clue, then think about how you would work out the distance between 2 points on a graph if you've been given the coordinates of each point. Okay, but now back to the actual answering of the question. So the magnitude of A plus B, and remember that these two vertical lines mean magnitude, and we use Pythagoras to work that out. So what we do is the square root of 3 squared plus 4 squared, which is the square root of 9 plus 16, which is the square root of 25, which is equal to 5. So that's our answer. Okay. Oh, I should have said, hang on a second, I should have said that what we can do with our sketch is, if you look, A plus B came out to be 3 plus 4j. And we can see from our sketch that, you know, it's not entirely accurate, it's just a quick sketch, but according to our calculation, A plus B should be 3i along and then 4j up. And our A plus B arrow is going 3i along and then 4 up. So that seems reasonable. But anyway, the answer to the question is 5. So there we go.